Hello and welcome to Weekly Weird News, brought to you by Cutting to the Bull in the Post-Truth Apocalypse. I'm Ben, and this week I'm hanging out with Mike.
Hello.
Claire.
Hey.
And P.
Hello.
This is our sister show at Cutting to the Bull, where we bring you the weekly world of the weird as we've found on the World Wide Web this week. God, I love me a bit of alliteration. So, let's open this week with missing nuclear lab workers' reconstructed skull sparks chilling advanced weapon theory.
That's not a scary fucking headline if I've ever seen one, is it?
No.
Jesus. It's like every fucking second word in that is like a really scary word. Nuclear
Worker.
worker.
Missing.
Skull. Chilling. Advanced weapon.
The mysterious death of a nuclear lab worker has sparked a chilling murder theory that she was targeted by foreign spies using futuristic advanced weapons.
Fucking laser beams and shit by the sounds of it.
A former FBI agent suggested she may have been attacked by a directed energy weapon. Forensic investigators are reported to have successfully reconstructed the skull of Melissa Casillas, 53, who vanished without a trace on June 26, 2025. The administrative assistant worked at the top-secret Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico, and her skeletal remains were discovered on the May 28th in the state's Carson National Forest. Found right next to her body was a handgun, which her heartbroken family insists did not belong to the mom and wife.
Have you heard about this? All these scientists going missing.
This is new.
No.
There's like 4 of them, isn't there?
Yeah, there are also UFO guys.
So what are these scientists? What field are they
I
studying?
did look it up.
Are they all connect? Is it all connected?
Yeah.
The ones that have gone missing. is it?
Nuclear people. There's whistleblowers on UFOs. Top
Some of them
secret.
free energy sort of things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Working on that.
Like that.
Might
Cold
have to have a-
fusion, all that.
Might
Like
have,
that
a
guy
bit
who
of,
makes the bloody fuel out of recycled plastic.
might have a bit of a deep dive into this at some point, I think.
Yeah. It's fishy, isn't it?
Yeah. So while some experts believe Casillas tragically took her own life, a chilling new police update has thrown the suicide theory into question. Authorities told the Daily Mail that the initial CT scan did not reveal any projectiles in the skull, meaning no bullet was ever recovered alongside her fractured bones.
No kind of fragments, shards from it, or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you've... No. You mean no bullets recovered?
Could they have recovered the bullet themselves if they did the murder?
If someone murdered her, then
Yeah.
yes, they could have recovered a bullet, I guess.
But why would they do that and go through such as the trouble of making it look like suicide, planting a pistol
Yeah, that's
on
a good
there and
point.
things like that? You're going to want to keep the whatever bullet case is left behind.
Your big question is, has that gun been recently fired?
Well, that's what I mean. Is there a bullet case
They can tell
nearby?
that, can't they?
Yeah, of course they can, yeah. There'll be gunpowder residue on the barrel.
And there'd be gunpowder residue all over the side of her face and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah, on her hands, yeah.
All sorts.
I'm guessing it was just an initial scan, so they haven't looked into it any further yet.
Quite.
Mind you, they only found her bones, so they're not going to get the gunpowder residue, but they can still tell the gun's been fired.
So when did they find her bones then? Did it
A
say?
month later.
Okay, so it's been picked clean by fucking vultures, etc. by that
It's
time,
done, yeah.
potentially, depending on where it was found. But I just see Mexico and think
Hot.
hot,
Vultures.
deserty, that kind of environment, isn't it? A lot of that. And obviously, if someone's gone missing and murdered, the chances are they have been taken out into the sticks somewhere and just left for the vultures to pick them clean.
No?
It's a bit of a leap, though, isn't it? From a pistol shot to thinking it's a direct energy weapon.
Well, we're going to get into that now. While this doesn't completely rule out a shooting, former FBI agent Ben Hansen is convinced it points to cold-blooded murder. Speaking on the Brian Entin Investigates podcast, Hansen said, to quote him, "Just what they've shared is highly, highly suspicious. I don't know if I give a percentage, but it's more like an 80% foul play versus someone who's depressed is the way I see it." The ex-agent then floated the theory that Casillas was assassinated by a foreign adversary using futuristic top-secret technology. He suggested weapons that blast microwave radiation, which is low-frequency sound waves, or voice-to-skull technology, which beams voices straight into a victim's mind to brainwash them, could be to blame. Hansen even linked the case to Havana syndrome, a mysterious electromagnetic illness that has plagued US diplomats and spies globally. That's a thing. Havana syndrome is a thing. Lots of people started in Havana in Cuba, and loads of US diplomats and various other people, like there's spies and CIA people and all that business, started getting like violent nosebleeds when they're in the embassy and become disorientated and confused.
Well, as if somebody's like shooting magnetic waves through that building or something to fuck up all the people in it.
And there's some evidence that suggests that the US used their own version of this when they snatched the president out of Venezuela.
Yes, I had heard that there was like sonic weapons used.
Yeah, that's what a version of this is. Sonic weapon. They've never found the brown note though, have they? That note that you can play that makes you shit yourself.
Or haven't they?
I'd like to think they'd have used it. If I was.
You just use it on like a country.
If I was,
they're all gonna shit themselves.
I'd definitely use it in a riot situation.
I'd definitely use it in Wales.
A riot situation.
Well, yeah, because Claire, nothing stops a riot faster than everyone's in front of those sound guns simultaneously shitting themselves.
You don't want to fight a riot when you shat yourself.
No.
If you're just violently shitting yourself, the last thing on your mind is having a riot. It's the perfect non-lethal dispersal method, isn't it?
Yeah.
And a great prank to make the whole of Wales shit themselves.
Why Wales?
I lived there for 5 years and they were horrible to me just because I was English.
Okay, well.
So a bit of payback to them.
So if Pete ever gets in charge,
he's nuking
Wales.
Wales.
We find the brown note.
I don't care how much it costs. Find me the brown note, and then I'm going to fly helicopters over Wales in a single sweeping wave from coast to coast until every Welsh person has shit themselves.
A bit like they did in Vietnam with that.
You can play that like
Charge of the Valkyries.
Ride of the Valkyries by Wagner.
Yeah, that's it.
Also the Parachute Regiment's official march, because they're all mad.
But instead of using that, it would be the brown note.
Yeah.
And that's all you'll hear afterwards as well. Oh
no! So they're saying that her skull was kind of shattered, possibly by some kind of directed energy weapon. There's no bullet, but someone's left a handgun by her.
Voice to skull technology, that's interesting.
That's a bit scary, isn't it? If someone can beam them, you just gotta think you're going mad. Maybe she did shoot herself, but she was convinced she was going mad because she's hearing someone's voice in her head. I mean, it'd throw me out. I don't know about you guys.
Thing is, right, if they said there's no bullet, what do they mean by that? There was no empty casing by the body? Because there would be the empty case that's ejected out of the pistol when it's shot, yeah?
Which would technically have her fingerprints on, because she's loaded into the magazine.
And that would be within a 5 foot vicinity of her body.
Yeah.
If she's not been dragged around by coyotes.
I think they'd figure that out. There'd be drag marks, wouldn't there?
So yeah, if they've not found a case, then if they've found a case but they've not found the bullet that caused the wound, then that could just be explained by the bullet flying off another couple of 100 foot, and just you try and find a bullet in the middle of a desert.
If it's a 9mm pistol, the bullet's going to make an exit wound. It's going to go another 20-30 meters before it drops. If it fragments, they could technically find that with metal detectors.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends how deep the forensic
it depends on the effort they've made, isn't it? If they've gone, right, well, it looks like she was in this position, we'll look 40 metres out that way and sweep the... Yeah. If they haven't done that, then...
They must have done, they just probably haven't released it to us.
Oh, but then again, this would just be fake news by an ex-FBI agent who wants to go on a podcast and get some money. You know, most of what we...
This is the Daily Star we're talking about.
This is also a conspiracy theory podcast. You know, a lot of conspiracy theories.
Is it? Oh, shit.
Well, we mainly do conspiracy theories, do we not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's to say? Some of them are a bit iffy, let's face it.
Yeah.
Casillas raised alarm bells in the morning. She vanished by acting completely out of character. After dropping her husband Mark, his superintendent in the nuclear lab, off at work, she claimed she had to drive 70 miles back home because she forgot her security badge. Although her husband notes she must have had the badge as she'd already used it to get through the security checkpoints. She then visited her daughter's workplace to drop off a sandwich, repeating the story of the badge. But when she got home, she left her personal and work phones inside, completely wiped of data before walking off into the desert with no purse, keys, or ID.
Oh, that's not normal, is it?
No.
Now, there's definitely something going on there. Hansen believes she was brainwashed or tricked, noting a pattern of mysterious deaths among scientists with ties to classified research. He said, I think either there was an influence from the outside, and I'm not saying that it's an energy-directed weapon, but foreign adversary influence of some sort. The other option is they were enticed. This is the behaviour in all these cases. It looks like they thought they were coming back, but she did wipe her phones.
You're not coming back.
No.
No, that's strange, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
a strange one.
I mean,
People have
genuine.
breakdowns all the time, don't they?
they do,
Yeah.
and act out of character. I mean,
Mhm.
that's some very strange behaviour.
It could just be simple. She had a breakdown. That sounds like nervous breakdown. But yeah, it's weird, wasn't it? It's either or, isn't it? It was either a nervous breakdown or
Well, it depends on
she
if,
was targeted and
Mm.
manipulated or just clear out fucking murdered, drugged or something. I don't know. It's
it depends
strange,
on
isn't it?
that ruling, doesn't it? Whether it's suicide or not.
Mm.
I guess they'll have to go through all the evidence and
Yeah. Either way, a lot of US scientists been mysteriously going missing, turning up dead.
It's just strange, that, isn't it?
Maybe they're all just like, clicking on to something, and then they're like, oh shit, they know too much.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
That's how it sounds, isn't it?
well, we'll keep an eye on it.
We will.
Moving on.
Yes, go on then.
What it's like to go inside New York City's dank, dangerous, bug-filled sewers.
Why would you want to do that?
Because people are, for some reason, going in and having a look.
See if they can find the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, in that case, then I'm all right with it.
It wasn't the rats or the smells or the germs. No, the most unpleasant part of descending into New York City's vast sewer system, according to former urban explorer Steve Duncan, was the cockroaches.
Oh, fucking hate them things.
They're all over the place, crawling on walls, dropping on you. They're the worst.
ugh.
Oh, I fucking hate them things. They are horrible little bastard things.
Duncan, 48, who now lives in Maryland, reflected on his years documenting the muck-filled tunnels running under New York after surveillance videos captured small groups of people mysteriously entering and exiting the sewer system in Brooklyn and Queens in recent days.
Oh, nasty.
Oh, what's that floating
It
there?
looks like a little fatberg of some sort, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't know what that is, and it worries me.
Police say they're still investigating the 3 incidents but don't believe there's any threat to the public. Officials stress that it is both illegal and dangerous to enter the city's 7,400-mile, 12,000 kilometre of sewer pipes.
Oh.
Jesus.
Do you know, it's probably not far off. London, probably not far off that.
Probably isn't. I'd imagine most major cities are.
Yeah, that's probably standard, isn't it, for any
Yeah.
big city?
Duncan believes the groups were likely explorers like him traversing the large 19th century sewer mains that run underneath parts of the city.
When did they redo London's? It was the Great Stink. It was like 18 something, wasn't it? And they said, right, we're just going to make them fucking massive because we're not going to come back and do this again.
Ever.
Yeah, we're not going to do this again. We're just going to make it right the first time and build them a lot bigger, the tunnels a lot wider than we should. The city's going to grow. There's going to be more people.
The video suggests that some of the groups spent up to 3 hours underground, a length of time that may seem unimaginable. But Duncan said it passes quickly as sewer journeys require navigating slippery, humid environments and flowing water that could be a foot, that's 30 centimetres or deeper in places. Duncan credits the groups with picking an optimal time for their excursions. Heavy rainfall days earlier would have mostly cleared the system, and venturing into the tunnels in the early morning hours would mean waste flow would be noticeably less than during peak daytime hours.
Oh, can you imagine what the sewer system has to deal with it like
9
between
o'clock in the morning.
6 and 9 a.m. every morning? Oof. It's not a time you want to be down there.
What, I don't understand why you would want to be down there.
No, that's what's racking my brain.
People like doing that urban explorer thing, don't they?
But the
Like,
fucking sewers.
yeah, well, it's
You know, I get
People will
old
find really good shit down in sewers, you'd imagine. There'll be
bubble.
all sorts of jewelries.
Oh yeah, there'd be all
guns.
sorts, wouldn't there?
crocodiles,
Yeah.
potentially giant spiders,
Turtle.
cockroaches.
But then, it doesn't look like they're doing that. It doesn't,
Turtles doing karate.
it doesn't look like they're doing that. They're just going for a mooch.
But why?
Well,
would
police
you?
in the past have nabbed underground treasure seekers from time to
there you
time.
go. Yeah.
I suppose if you flushed anything down the
Yeah.
toilet, you know.
People drop fucking the amount of shit that will get dropped on the streets that goes down the drains.
Mm.
So that's what people are looking for, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
How many people drop a ring down a drain and shit like that? And
Down the watches, down the sink, all sorts.
there's, you know, like the drainage on the roads and that.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Those kind of things.
Loose change.
I've seen it happen in real life. People have dropped their keys or whatever, and luckily they're always full of leaves. Ours. So
Oh, that's a bucket apparently. I watched a reel on that. There's a bucket. It's there.
It's meant to catch all
It's
that
meant to
shit.
catch all the shit.
Yeah.
So when you get a blocked drain, ideally they just fucking lift the thing up, take the bucket thing out, and the water just should end. But yeah, I don't know why I'm getting drainage videos in my Instagram feed.
Yeah, that's a little fat burger if I've ever seen one.
Oh, as long as it's not something dead, I don't mind.
That looks like the top of a torso of a female at the bottom, doesn't it? Like 2 warped boobs, bit of shoulder and arms, bit of a neck.
I don't know what you're seeing.
I'm not
Pareidolia,
mentioning.
is it? Is that what they call
No,
it?
Pareidolia.
It looks to me, I'm seeing a giant alien skull. I'm seeing the curve of the back, and there's an eye there, and an eye there.
See, I'm
and a
looking
nose there.
at the bottom.
Oh, that
It could
one.
be a goat,
yeah.
couldn't it?
Let's just
Could
go into
be
what
a
it is.
goat.
Either way,
I can see 2 nipples and like shoulders and like a neck with no head.
Peter, you've been thinking about decapitated women again.
Yeah, I'm not into this.
You don't fancy doing
no,
this?
I don't fancy doing this.
No, me either.
All right then, let's.
It's insane, isn't it?
I'd go on because you can get tours down the London sewers. Obviously, you're kept out the wet and all that. You know, they keep you on the engineering side of things.
Particular place, like.
But you know, I don't know if I'd find it a little bit interesting in a way. If I was there, someone give me the history of it, you know. But just having a run around in the sewers, nah, it's not for me.
Yeah, I was going to say there's
You-
an interesting sort of tour of them.
You've accidentally caught diphtheria.
Oh,
Silly
it could
me.
be worse. You could get stuck down there. Couldn't find your way out.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's like a rat maze, isn't it?
You ain't navigating down there, are you? You know, you just got to find a ladder and get out at some point.
All them cockroaches off.
Oh no!
Forget it.
And what are you going to find down there?
Shit. Moving on.
Yeah.
Actress who used sperm of dead son shares what being a grandmother is like. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm thinking that myself here.
That's what I thought.
Isn't
Right.
that just straight up incest?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Having your son's fucking
I mean,
sperm
obviously he
from
hasn't.
your baby.
He hasn't done the deed, but yeah, it's inbreeding. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
Inbreeding.
certainly.
Yeah.
Anna Orbegon, who welcomed Anita into the world in 2023, described the impact she's had on her life and revealed how the little girl has the same sense of humour as her late father. So, oh no.
Man, I am hoping she used a surrogate.
Well, he's
Oh, she
dead,
has,
isn't he?
thank God for
He's
that.
dead, isn't he?
Yeah, but she's not. When I saw his mother,
Mm.
she ain't carrying a baby to term. She's too
Right.
old.
Ah, right. Got
So
me.
she's got the son's
Yeah.
sperm, and then
Yeah,
used a
surrogate
surrogate
mother.
mom.
But having it as her own child.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's not as bad.
Oh, right.
The headline's
okay.
very misleading.
The headline really pushes you in a different direction.
really does.
doesn't it?
This is this listener and guys. Always read the article. Don't just read the headline.
And put it in weird news like I did.
This is just quite a sweet story, then. Really, it's kind
Still a
of
bit creepy.
kind of nice. It's not really.
You don't think?
He had his sperm frozen, obviously, at some point. Never had any actual kids, but she
wanted a
grandchild, but
child,
also
yeah.
a bit of him to live on. I think it's kind of sweet.
Bit of immortality for him.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the bit I don't agree with. 71 years old, Anna welcomed Anita, whom the Spanish TV star said brought light and smiles to her in a dark world and a personal hell.
Well, I mean, if she's fairly wealthy as a Spanish TV star, I guess she's probably got another 15 years in her.
Let's hope so.
She ain't raising the baby though, is she? She's got fucking nannies and stuff.
71 though. What?
Either way, that-
Al Pacino's just knocked out a baby at 85, hasn't he?
It's terrible, isn't it? It is terrible because that poor child is going to not be very old when their parent fucks off the world.
She's saying it's her son's dying wish.
Oh, okay.
And he was diagnosed with a rare bone cancer, Ewing's.
Ewings.
What?
Is it
Ewing's?
Ewings,
Sarcoma.
Ewings. Oh man, it's kind of I think we're reading too much into this. This is a nice, happy story.
That's what
in
I
a
said.
way.
This is kind of a sweet story. I think we should just move on. 'Cause it certainly isn't weirdly world.
It's
whatever.
weird. It's weird. You know that it's weird.
It is weird.
It is weird to a degree, but it's not that weird when you actually read what the story of it actually is.
It's kind of nice. Rare enough nowadays. Obviously, the headline is designed to invoke us to. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You see, always read the article.
Again, Daily Star.
Yeah.
Cute baby as well. Moving on.
Yep.
Right. So.
Oh, here we go. He's not just Bigfoot.
Bigfoot had unusually long body part after ex-military man had close encounter.
Oh, it's gonna be his feet, isn't it? That's why it's called Bigfoot. It's got unusually long feet, Bigfoot, as you know.
I was going to say, how close was this encounter?
Yes.
So, Ohio has seen a surge of reported Bigfoot sightings recently, with a local researcher suggesting that the creature may have been pushed into closer contact with humans due to flooded habitat.
That's the worst.
That's a fucking shit costume if I've ever seen one.
It's alright. It's stock footage. It's a stock photo.
But why would they even show that? That's making a mockery of Bigfoot believers. Basically, somewhere a fucking ape outfit. It's not. It's meant to be a Bigfoot outfit, but it clearly is. It's shitter than Harry and the Hendersons.
It looks like something that was rejected from Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. The 70s.
Rejected in the 70s version.
Yeah.
So, eyewitnesses have described an unusual feature of Bigfoot after he claimed to have seen the mythical beast in Ohio. Todd Neese, I believe that's how you say it, founder of American Primate Conservancy and a Bigfoot researcher for more than 30 years, explained why Ohio happens to be the site of fresh Bigfoot activity recently. Ohio.
Apologies to listeners in Ohio.
Ohio is actually, believe it or not, ranked number 4 of all the states in the United States to have sightings. So it really isn't all that unusual. There seems to be a little pocket of them here and there in the woods. Yeah. So his remarks follow a surge of reported Bigfoot activity in northeast Ohio after a prolonged period without similar encounters. Since March, reports have been pouring in throughout Portage County, with the alleged sightings concentrated between Akron,
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
I go with
and Youngstown. Youngstown.
Youngstown.
Roughly 50 miles apart, alongside photographs circulating online of enormous footprints thought to measure approximately 17 inches long, indicating the creature would have at least 7 feet in height. Okay. Several witnesses now suggest that the animal may not be solitary, with theories that the entire family of Sasquatch could be wandering the region. According to Fox 9, eyewitness accounts have described creatures ranging from 6 to 10 feet tall, covered in dark fur and walking upright on two legs. So standard Bigfoot sightings then, really. One report mentioned broad shoulders, unusually long arms, and even the feeling that the creature was so massive it caused the ground to shake. Nice claims he transformed from specific to
Skeptic.
I don't know where you pee from. That's
I know. I wonder where. Yeah, it's seeing the P in skeptic, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Nice claims he transformed from skeptic to believer following a close encounter during a military exercise in Oregon in 1993.
Have you heard like US soldiers who are based in places like that, and on the base they go to the firing range, and like they see Bigfoots all the time around the woods surrounding the range, and they won't open fire until the Bigfoots are fucked off.
So I may have mentioned this before, but I heard there was a report in an American military base. I think it was around New York State way. It was that kind of way, I think, if I remember rightly. And they were doing exercises in the woods, and they were told directly before they went on the exercise, you may encounter a Bigfoot. If you do see one, do not engage it, because it will not end well for us. And apparently it has happened in the past where a small platoon just doing normal old practice in whatever, come across a Bigfoot, fired upon it, and been torn apart. Because apparently normal, what do they use?
5.56 and the M14 and M16s.
Yeah, similar rounds to what we use.
Well, it's NATO standard.
Yeah. Just don't penetrate their thick skin enough to take them down and hurt them. So so little things like that, it just make you fucking think, doesn't it? And if you've got your military commander genuinely fucking giving you an order saying, look, there's a possibility you could see one of these strange creatures, do not engage, because it will end bad.
Yeah, apparently it's like an open secret in the US military. If you're posted to one of these bases that are sort of in these Bigfoot states, so there's woodland, you're probably going to see them.
Yeah. Well, they have big fenced-off areas, don't they? Massive fenced-off areas of woodlands where it is like government property, keep out, and things like that. So there's a lot of hypothesis that they're basically being kept in a fucking
enclosure.
Yeah, in a yard. It's like, okay, well, if you're going to be here, we want to keep tabs on you. Like, you've got this 50 acres of woodland to yourself, so don't worry, you've got plenty of room. But yeah, we're going to stop people coming in.
They have to drop food in for them, though, wouldn't they?
Potentially, but I think it's mainly they don't want people seeing them as opposed to them escaping. It's more they don't want people encountering them, so they're kind of blocking off these certain areas. And if you're seen within the vicinity of these certain areas, within minutes of being there, dark helicopters turn up and things like that, and they watch you and shit. And
what, they shit?
Yeah.
From the helicopter.
Shit in the helicopter.
Oh, this was on.
Here's your brown note for you, mate.
This was on episodes of Expedition Bigfoot.
Okay. One of the more reputable Bigfoot shows.
I'd say, out of all of the ones I've ever watched, I think this one is the most believable. The experiments they do, the way they do it, etc., etc. The fact that they've got like one of the world's leading primatologists working for them, who at first was a complete skeptic. She put her input in primatology, all her research into that research. She like crossed it over, and now she's a 100% believer from what she's experienced herself. But yeah, anyway, so yeah.
This Nice guy, he and 3 other soldiers are watched by 3 of these creatures for approximately 25 seconds. The experience, he insists, altered the entire course of his life.
So it's not just your fucking local yokels pissed up on moonshine that say, I saw one, yes, I saw one last week, it came and had some moonshine with me. You know what I mean? It's not just those
No.
kind of people that see them.
It's the Ohio Night Stalkers Bigfoot Research Group. The Night Stalkers.
I want to be part of that. They've got a cool name.
Hold up a second, because I'm sure it's 79 feet tall, disproportionate in terms of arm, very large, very athletic. Does not mention his penis, which is what the headline pointed at.
It said arms earlier, didn't it?
Or feet.
It said unusually large arms in the article.
Yeah, but it also mentioned 17-inch long feet,
did.
so Bigfoot's feet are big.
Well,
Is
you know
what
they
the
say
headline
about,
should have been.
you know what they say about men
was
with
def-
big feet?
Well, yes, but until Mike Miller and Niecy boy over here sort of tell me he's got a fucking 15-inch swinging dong.
Well, one would imagine
Proportionately.
Mm.
if they took on more human traits, say if they are like a lost link between Homo sapien and nowadays, you know what I mean? If they're like the lost link between when they went from apes to cavemen, kind of
More
thing.
likely to be cousins, aren't they?
Yeah, but if there is some kind of link there, yeah, just like there is a link between us and the great apes and chimpanzees and that, yeah.
A common ancestor.
And if they're closer to us, you would think, yes, they're going to be hung like a fucking baby's arm holding an apple. You know what I mean? It's going to be one big dong and it's swinging down in between his legs. If they are slightly closer on that side to the apes, who
Gorillas are
notoriously
small
have the
penises,
smallest
yeah.
penises
Yeah.
in...
Gorillas are not hung.
No, they have very little willies, apparently.
What about
So they could be like them, couldn't
orangutans?
I don't know.
they?
Might
Little
be a better one.
nubbins.
Are they?
Little nubbins. Yeah. So Bigfoot could have a little nubbin. They're making up with it with the feet, and it's like penis extension almost. Like they can't drive around in a big Hummer, so they grow like really
I'd like
big.
to see that though. I'd like to see a team of a gang of Bigfoots in a Hummer.
It's the only car that's going to take them, isn't it?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
face it.
I'd like to see a Bigfoot driving around. I'd like a Bigfoot mate. I'd have a Bigfoot I was hanging out with.
You'd never get
Sassy.
messed with. You would never get messed with, would you?
Like Sassy the Sasquatch. I'd hang out with him. He's great.
Won't fit in a normal seat.
Oh no, I'll give him a seat. won't
Isn't
I?
he a Yowie though?
Oh, he technically is.
He's a
yeah,
Yowie.
Yeah.
He's Australian.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just get him a reinforced seat, or we can just, chill on the floor outside, whatever.
What happens if they sting?
Yeah, imagine that.
Oh, I'm sure they do stink. That's
Well,
why
I
they
got
Imagine
used
the
to it.
hair after he's had a shower.
That's why they call them the skunk apes.
I'll get used to it. I haven't been out for years.
That's why they call them skunk apes in some parts.
Completely nose blind now.
There you go. Well, apparently this Mike Miller, he says the connected surge in sightings is probably due to the year's brutal storm-battered winter.
Yeah. It's in migration. They've obviously gone a different direction this year, maybe
Forced the
because of
beast, into unfamiliar terrain.
Well, I like to think that Bigfoot can teleport and is psychic.
the weather.
Maybe.
He's definitely in touch with the weather lady, though, isn't he?
Well, who isn't? Well, to be fair, I don't know who the weather lady is nowadays.
I just said I'm sure there is a weather lady in America,
sure,
or whatever.
yeah. I used to look at your
There
phone.
always
yeah.
is.
Technology, making weather ladies and weather men redundant. Fucking hell. Well, on that sour note, I've been Ben. Thanks for listening. Don't drink the flavour aid. Don't join a cult.
I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
I've been Claire. I'm not sure about having other, your kids' babies, even if it's a dying wish.
You're just
Been thinking
selfish.
about it.
You're mean. Right, on that note, I've been Pete. Bye.